Okay, Grant, here's a little demo of your new amp. Far right hand side is your power switch and your standby. They should be both off when you start. I always turn the amp power on first, which will allow the tubes to warm up, and I'll get back to that in a moment. On the left hand side you've got two input jacks. You've got the low and the high. Probably 90% of the time you're going to be using the bottom of the two. It's for humbuckers, P90s, higher output pickups. The top is for Strat and Telly, unless of course you've got a Strat and Telly like mine. All have a humbucker in them. Then you'll want to go on the bottom. So maybe you've got an old vintage guitar that has low output pickups, and you might want to go on the top input jack. But for me, just about every guitar I have, I use the bottom one. Amp is split into two sides basically. From here to here is the volume for the clean side, bright switch, the bass, the middle, and the treble. And from here to here is the drive and the master volume for the distortion, your bass, middle, and treble as well. These two knobs on the end are reverb. Reverb is universal, it covers both channels, and the effects loop is also universal, it covers both channels. But the effects loop you probably won't be using because unless you're running an effects processor plugged in through the loop on the back. So if you get to that point, then let me know and I'll walk you through that. Pretty straightforward. You just run it through the effects loop on the back, and that will bring it into the mix as much as you want it to. So the tubes are warmed up, so I'll take it off of standby. There's the clean channel with the bright off. Now even with the bright off, it's really super sparkly and chimey. Sparkle and chime, push that in, don't worry about the pop, they all do that. That bright switch, this amp is so clean you can actually use it as an acoustic amp and it sounds great. If you're using a jazzy guitar, or as a matter of fact your 59 Gibson J160E, you'll probably want the bright switch on because it's a duller sounding, flatter sounding guitar, and the bright switch will work well with guitars like that, or an old jazz box or something like that that just don't deliver the sparkle and chime. The bright switch works great. Now I marked all of these as you requested with little green dots. As long as you're within those dots, your sound's going to be pretty decent. Now, as I said, the channel, when the green light's on, this side's engaged, which is your distortion side. Here's it's a nice crunch. Now if you want a little less crunch, dial that back a bit. You may need to bring up the master a touch to balance the sound. Or if you want a little more crunch, just dial that baby up. You may need to bring down the master a touch. It's pretty loud. Amazing sustain. I'll dial it back to about 7 here. Back to clean. Guitar I used for the little demo is Buka's favorite guitar. He actually might be buying this thing off of me. Fabulous guitar. Incredible amps. Pretty compact, weighs in at 48 pounds. Just love them. So when you're done playing, just hit the standby switch. And if you're coming back to play something in a little bit, or you're playing live on a stage, just leave it on standby. Keeps the tubes warm, and then when you come by, you can just take it out of standby and continue to play. Or if you're going to shut the amp down, put it into standby, wait maybe 30 seconds, and then simply power down. And there you have it. Basic demo of your new amp.